Hi Cancer, welcome to your love reading for August 2020. We're going to start off with this deck right here. We're going to look at your side, we're going to look at their side, we're going to do the X spread, and at the end of the video, I'm going to pull a few letters from this bag, which can be initials, names, or messages. Okay, so let's see what messages there are for you for your love life for the month of August. This is the love reading for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. The first card you have, Cancer, is King of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. Judgment. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for August. The Fool. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. Page of Coins. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. Five of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. Faith, which is the Hierophant. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. Death. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. Eight of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. And Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's see what you have going on here. If you would like a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. So you have some pretty heavy things going on here. I mean, you have the King of Swords here. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female. Sun, Moon, or Rising. This can also be you if you have a Moon or Rising and an air sign. This can also, if you don't have an air sign in your life and you don't have any air in your chart, it can be someone that's very much in their head. Someone that does not like to trust their own feelings, their own intuition. So don't be thrown off that it's an air sign. What I see here is that there are two new beginnings for the sign of Cancer. You have Judgment, which does represent a relationship coming back to life, a relationship that was over, a relationship rising from the ashes. And then we have the Fool, another major arcana of new beginnings. So for the sign of Cancer, you do have new beginnings coming at you in the month of August. And this involves you taking some type of risk. So for some of you, this can be with an ex. We're going to do the X spread next. But can also be with a current partner where maybe, there is a lot of conflict because you have that here. There could be a lot of fighting, a lot of bickering, a lot of misunderstandings. I feel some of you, like, you could be looking, I see that here with the Page of Coins, you could be looking at a relationship. For some of you where there is just, there's a lot of fighting and maybe you're just not on the same page. But you do have a very strong soulmate connection because you have the Hierophant here, which is a major arcana card of kindred spirits, soulmate, soul family. Someone is looking very carefully at a relationship where there is just, a lot of struggling, a lot of fighting, a lot of pettiness. In a few minutes, I am going to take a really close look at your person using this deck right here to see what's their side of the story. I mean, I feel like there's just like this huge message for the sign of Cancer. There are new beginnings around you for the month of August. Plus, you also have Death. So Death is telling us that there is something huge coming in for you. For those of you who are single, there can be somebody new coming in because Death card does represent something that changes your life forever. So it can be someone new coming in. But for some of you, it can be maybe you're ending a relationship or you're just not happy anymore. Again, where there's a lot of struggling, a lot of conflict. This is something huge. The Death card can also represent the sign of Scorpio, and the Hierophant can represent the sign of Taurus. But I mean, I feel with the Death card, you've got Death, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, that there is a very positive change in your love life in the month of August. We've got the Ace of Cups, which can be a new relationship for those who are single, or even if you're coupled and maybe you're just not happy with the person that you're with. There is a new beginning here. Any type of new beginning, whether it's a new relationship or a new beginning in an existing relationship, I mean, this is going to change everything. This is a life changer, something that changes everything. Plus, you also have a lot of excitement here. This can also be very unexpected communication. This is something you've been waiting for a long time. So for the sign of Cancer, you've got 1, 2, 3 cards, well, 4 cards of new beginnings. Something is definitely changing for you, but I do feel like someone is looking at a relationship very carefully where maybe you just don't want the same thing, or there is just, a lot of fighting and a lot of struggling. Okay, so let me get a few more. What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer about their love life for August 2020? We've got 8 of Coins, What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer for August 2020? Four of Cups. What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer for August 2020? And the Strength card. Okay, so we've got the Strength card here. This can represent the sign of Leo, but this is someone's ego being triggered. This is the need to kind of hold your ego back. Someone is unhappy here. We've got the Four of Cups, which does mean that someone could be feeling very disconnected from the other person. This is just not caring anymore. Just maybe you've been so hurt by someone where there's a lot of conflict, a lot of struggling, or maybe this is kind of maybe what led to the end of a relationship. Like I said, we're going to do the X spread next. There's a lot of work being done here with the Eight of Coins. And this is work being done on a relationship where there is just a lot of unhappiness. The Four of Cups does represent depression. And also someone that, you know, you've just been hurt so much that you don't really care. You're being told here someone has to watch their ego, whether this is you or the person that you love. This is the need to stay strong and be patient. Okay, let me get a few cards from the confirmation deck, and then we'll take a really close look at your person. What else does Cancer need to hear about their love life for August 2020? So you've got Ace of Cups. This is a repeat card because there's one here and then there's another one over here. What else does Cancer need to hear about their love life for August? Ten of Cups. What else does Cancer need to hear about their love life for the month of August? Wow, and the Fool again. So for the sign of Cancer, you sure have a lot. You sure have a lot of new beginnings. This is interesting to me as well because I'm also a Cancer. You've got new beginning here, and here, new beginning here, and here. So, if you're single and you want to meet someone new, make sure that you're putting yourself out there. If you want a new beginning in your existing relationship, this is the time to put in the work, to put in the effort. It's here. I see that you're struggling with something. Something's making the sign of Cancer unhappy, but I still see a happily ever after for you here. You've got the Ten of Cups. This is you being in a very happy and content relationship, very loving relationship. Plus you also have the Fool 2 times. You've got two new beginning cards. Let's see if I can get them all up here. Look at this. Your repeat cards are all new beginnings. This is the Fool, same card, different deck. This is the Ace of Cups, same card, different deck. For the sign of Cancer, new beginnings. It could be a new person. It could be a new beginning in an existing relationship, in a marriage that, where it just really seems like you're struggling to stay together. You're struggling to understand this person. Someone doesn't care anymore. It can maybe someone has even told you, I don't really care what happens to this relationship. There are new beginnings here for the sign of Cancer. So let's go ahead and see what is this person's side of the story. So I'm going to use this deck right here. Show me the person that Cancer loves. We've got the Chariot, which does represent the sign of Cancer. So that's interesting. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Judgment. Wow, that's this card right here. Show me the person that Cancer loves. The Devil. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Page of Pentacles, which is right here. Show me the person that Cancer loves. 10 of Pentacles. Show me the person that Cancer loves. King of Wands. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Strength. So Strength is also right here. Okay, so let me get one more. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Wow. So you've got the Ace of Cups 3 times in this reading. So pretty big eye-opener here. We've got 1. We've got 2. We've got 3. And we still have the X spread to do with a lot of cards. I tell you, you have a lot of new beginnings. So, even if you're single, if you're trying to make a relationship work, the month of August, don't waste this opportunity. So again, these cards represent your person. They don't represent you. They've got the Chariot, Judgment, which is a repeat card. It's also right there. Got the Devil, Page of Pentacles is a repeat card. The 10 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ace of Cups. So this is where they are. I mean, I definitely see this person. That's why you have so many new beginnings. Whatever it is that's going on with this person, maybe you're already married to them, maybe you're in a relationship with them, or maybe this is your ex. This person also wants change in your relationship. They've got the Chariot as the first card, but ironically, this also represents a sign of Cancer. So they're definitely thinking of you. But this also represents change. They want things to change. This is movement. Plus, they also have the Judgment card, which also showed up right there. It's the same card. They want a new beginning. This is trying again. This is a relationship coming back to life that was over. It could be, you know, that there is, I mean, there's something negative around this person. It could be negative thoughts, fear, or pessimism with the Devil. This can also represent the sign of Capricorn, but I think that this is just kind of negativity because, I mean, we already saw this. The Page of Pentacles is right under the Chariot. Like, this person is looking very carefully at a relationship with you, or maybe staying with you, staying married with you, staying connected with you. But there is some type of negativity kind of holding this person back, maybe from asking you back or kind of letting you know they want to stay together. We've got the King of Wands here. So, I mean, this is, I mean, in this part of the reading, the King of Wands they need to take action. They need to take the lead. That is the energy of the King and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Strain card is them because that same card is right here. This shows up for them. This is them. This person really needs to put their ego on the back burner. Maybe they need to kind of set their ego aside and apologize to you, because I see this person wanting a new beginning with you. You have the Ace of Cups 3 times in this reading. I've lost track of how many new beginnings you have in this reading. A whole bunch. So this person also wants a new beginning with you, but I do think maybe pride. I mean, this represents a sign of Leo. I mean, I was born on the cusp of Leo, so not kind of saying anything negative about Leo, but Leo does have a lot of pride. Leo does not like to apologize. Leo does not like to be wrong. It could be that this person just, you know, they're having trouble, you know, kind of maybe being the one to apologize, breaking the ice. I mean, I see this person, you know, wanting a new beginning here. They want to see change, but there's also some type of negativity around this person, some type of darkness, maybe just kind of negative thoughts. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what's going on between you and your ex with this deck right here, but we're also going to take a look at your ex using this deck. Okay, so let's see what messages there are for you for those of you that want to connect with your ex. Cancer and their ex for August 2020. King of Swords. I feel like this was the first card in the first spread, which if you're connected to an air sign, I mean, this is definitely for you. Cancer and their ex for August 2020. 6 of Wands. Oh, Ace of Cups. This is the 4th time the sign of Cancer has gotten the Ace of Cups in this reading. Okay, this is really strange. Cancer and their ex for August 2020. 7 of Cups. Cancer and their ex for August. 10 of Cups, also from the first spread. Cancer and their ex for August. 5 of Pentacles. Cancer and their ex for August. 8 of Wands, also from the first spread. Cancer and their ex for August. 4 of Wands. Cancer and their ex for August. And 3 of Swords. Okay, so this is where we are right now. I mean, yeah, it's just very weird that this is the 4th time the sign of Cancer has had a new beginning. So for those of you where this is about an ex and this is about an ex here, the answer is it's still that there is a new beginning for you. There's still a possible new beginning. I do see that there's a lot of pain here. We've got the 3 of Swords. I mean, this is heartache, tears, unhappiness, someone just feeling really broken. Plus, we also have the 5 of Pentacles here, which, I mean, this is just suffering. This could be maybe that you were completely abandoned by this person. Because you've got, I mean, I don't know, this feels like maybe there was like a marriage proposal. I mean, like there was a happily ever after here. Like what happened to it? You got the 7 of Cups, like a question mark. Like what happened in this relationship? Why did this person abandon me? But also, I mean, you've got a marriage card here and here. And again, this is an X spread. So for those of you where, you know, you want things to work again, like you have that message again 4 times that there can be a new beginning. You can still have that happily ever after with this person. There's still a relationship here. You also have the Four of Wands, another card of marriage and stability, a live-in relationship, commitment. It's all still here. You also have the Eight of Wands, which you do want to see for next because this represents unexpected changes, anticipated communication. It's all here. Just remember that there's still heartache here. And for some of you, there can also be just confusion. Like, what happened? Like, where did this person go? Why didn't this person give me answers? There is a new beginning here, but you have the Six of Wands as well. You have victory. I feel like if you try to make things work, and you did have the Eight of Coins in the first spread, if you try to make things work, if maybe you reach out, you try to get answers, because this is confusion, a lack of clarity. It could be for you or for your ex. We're going to take a look at them in a minute. There's just a new beginning here. There's still a lot of potential happiness, a happy relationship or a marriage. As far as this new beginning, there's victory. As far as this King of Wands, because I mean, the first spread, we definitely started with the King of Swords. I know it was the King of Swords. If it's not a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, it could be that someone is just not trusting their intuition. Someone is just analyzing everything to death. And that could be creating a lot of confusion as far as your relationship and reconciling. Okay, so let me get a few more. Oh, look at this. Look at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords. Again, if there's not an air sign, if there is, it's huge for you, huge message. Can be that the problem here is that someone is just analyzing everything instead of just kind of going with their own feelings, their own intuition. Okay, Cancer and their ex for August 2020. Got Seven of Wands. Cancer and their ex for August. 10 of Wands. Cancer and their ex for August. And Knight of Cups. Okay, so I mean, like, this card is like a totally different energy from these two. Because here it's like something was unfair. And I definitely see that here and here. Like, someone was maybe just kind of left out in the cold. Maybe not. Someone's confused. Like, why did things end? Why did this person break my heart? There's a need to really speak up and maybe speak your mind to this person. This is just kind of putting your foot down. You're setting boundaries because there is movement here. You've got the Knight of Cups. This is movement as far as you and your ex. This could be your ex trying to win you back in the month of August. It's just there, like I said, there is pain here. There's also a huge burden. The Ten of Wands does represent a huge burden, but can also be, and remember you had the Four of Cups in the first spread, that there's a lack of, not lack of interest, but this is just feeling like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. And the Four of Cups is just someone who doesn't care. They're so hurt, so depressed, they just don't want to try. It could be that your ex could be in this energy, but it's like there's a need to fight back here. Something has been very unfair to the sign of Cancer where you really have to put your foot down. Okay, let me get a few from the confirmation deck, and then we'll take a close look at them. Cancer and their ex for August 2020. Four of Swords. Cancer and their ex for August. The Empress. Cancer and their ex for August. And Six of Swords. So, I mean, you have the Empress there, and the Empress can represent a sign of Aries, but this is having it all. This is marriage, happiness, children. This is you feeling like you have everything you've ever wanted. And there is change here. You've got the Six of Swords. As far as you and your ex, there's, again, you can still have it all, which we also saw right here, the happily ever after. So heartache can actually turn into a dream come true. This heartache can actually end in a happily ever after. You got the Six of Swords. I mean, there's a movement here. There's change from a very difficult situation, which is right here. These three cards to a very healthy change. But this is a key here. There's a need to heal. There's a need to figure things out mentally, because this right here, this is a lack of clarity. Someone's just confused. They're lost. There's very well could be your ex where this person just needs like a timeout. They need time to think. There's a lack of clarity with this card, but this is someone gathering their thoughts. Okay, so let's take a look at your ex. Let's see what comes out for them. Show me Cancer's ex. Page of Swords. Show me Cancer's ex. Oh, they've got 10 of Cups right here, 10, right over the other one. Show me Cancer's ex. Seven of Wands, which is also right here. Show me Cancer's ex. Four of Cups. So this was also in the first spread, so this is them. Show me Cancer's ex. Death, also from the first spread. Show me Cancer's ex. King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Show me Cancer's ex. The Magician. One more. Cancer's ex. The Double. So I'm pretty sure, and it was just a few minutes ago, so I forget things, but I'm not that forgetful, that when we did the first spread, when we used this deck, the Devil came up for this person as well. So there could be something kind of negative. I don't think it's anything horrible. I just think because they have the Four of Cups here, and it was also in the first spread, that this person maybe could be going through depression, or they're just kind of in a very emotionally confused place. I feel like this could just be a very kind of dark place mentally or emotionally. Again, Four of Cups. So I mean, what I see here, again, all of this represents your ex, not you. Yeah, I mean, I just think this person has not been completely open and honest with you. Like they're holding something back. And it could be maybe that this person is just, they're not fighting their own demons. They're not fighting their own fears. This can even be a negative influence around them. I mean, it's hard to say in a general reading. It's easier to kind of point it out, pinpoint it in a private reading, but it just feels like there's something this person, like they need to like stand up to something, their own ego, their own fears. It could be another person. Because that card is also right here. So this also applies to them. Again, I see this person, this also is from the first spread, is just depressed. Maybe this person is going through depression. They don't care. They don't, not that they don't care about you, but they're just so unhappy that they just, they just want to be left alone. Maybe this person needs time to be alone to figure things out, for this person to see how they really feel about you, that they want you back. Yeah, because then we've got Death here, and then we have that right next to you, because you are the King of Cups, whether you're male or female. So, I mean, Death, this is a huge change, a huge transformation. This person does want things to change. Again, they're not being completely honest with you. They want things to change. They're thinking of you. They've got a new beginning here. They want a new beginning. But I feel like this person's not in a very empowered place. The Magician and the Devil. Like they're letting their ego. I think we had the Strength card 2 times in the first spread. Their ego is front and center. They can be given into fear, despair. They've kind of disempowered themselves in some way where they may not know how to, kind of work their way back to you. I just think this person's in a very emotionally confused place, very unhappy, and there is something that they have to confront, whether it's their own ego, their own demon, so to speak, or maybe even another person interfering in your relationship. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through this bag, and let's see what messages you get. Okay, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what messages come up for you. What is the sign of Cancer to hear about their love life for August 2020? What is the sign of Cancer to hear about their love life for the month of August? Okay, so let's see what we get here. 2 N's, an A, there's 2 E's, another A, O, another E, another O, another E, a blank one. I use the blank ones in case I'm missing a letter and I can't spell something. We've got I, E, so lots of E's, P, B, another I, L, G, another A, another N, and another I. Okay, so you might see your person's name here, you might see their initials, you might see your initials, their initials. All of that is a message for you. Okay, so let's see what I see. And anything that I miss, after I stop recording, I always put it below the video in the description box. So, I mean, one thing that, like, I'm already seeing it right here. I can't help it. I always kind of see this in the readings, but, I mean, it's right here in my face. We have lie. We'll even have I lie. Okay, this is the blank one, so I'll set this one aside here. I lie. Let's see what else we can spell out here. I usually try to find words and then kind of move things around. We've got one. Also turn this into one. For some of you, it can be, I mean, I lie. And then we have go. Or even gone. I lie. Be gone. See, I feel like for the sign of Cancer, if you look at some of the other videos, I don't feel like I pulled enough letters for you, which I'm gonna get a few more. So I feel like the other sign, if you go and look at them, I pulled a lot more letters. I won't get a whole a whole bunch of them, but let me just get a few. What else is the sign of Cancer I need to hear about their love life for August? Just a few. See, I just pulled a few more, kind of help us out here. So we got another A, an H, an O, G, P. So now there's two P's, a J. We had a whole bunch of E's. I just added another one, a T, and an S. Okay. So, I mean, I do see I lie, be gone. For some of you, that can be your confirmation. Maybe something, you know, maybe it's just too much. But you easily also put not gone. We also have here page, and the pages, I mean, in the tarot, the pages represent communication. So for some of you, there can be communication coming from maybe someone you've been hoping to hear from, because you did have the Eight of Wands 2 times, and that is desired communication, something you've been waiting for. So, I mean, that could also be the message. Not gone, page, communication. I also see, I mean, I'm going to get to names in a minute, but I already see the name Joe right here. There's Joe. There's also Ian. I can't help this word, just keeps making itself a lie. Let's see, we've got Bean. Bean what? This is my blank one here. We've got not being. Look at that. I'm just missing one letter, which I can use a blank one. Lie, not being honest. And this can be, I mean, it doesn't have to be like something horrible, like you're thinking, oh my God, this person is cheating. Because they had the devil 2 times from this deck, if you go back and watch. It came up in the first spread, which is the general love reading, you know, for everyone, couples, singles, and exes. But also came up in the X spread, like the double. It can definitely be someone that is kind of trying to self-destruct. Maybe someone is sabotaged the relationship or a marriage. Like, there is a lie. I mean, the word keeps making itself here, not being honest, maybe about their feelings for you. And I think that was something. Look at this, like the word page is spelled out here by itself. They had the Page of Swords came up from this deck. Like, this person is not being honest with you, maybe about their feelings. Okay, let's see what else we see here. For some reason, I'm not seeing any other phrases, but again, I might see some of these after I stop recording. Be what? And we've got be strong. Oh, I'll put an N here. I don't have an R here, so I put the blank one there. Be strong. It could be he is lying, or she is lying. Got in what? I don't have a V, so I put the blank one. I've got in love. You are being told here to be strong. Again, the double 2 times on their side. Let's see what names I see here. So now we've already seen Ian, we've seen Joe. We've got Paige. Got Paige. Let's see here. What else do we have? We've got Bonnie. Got Joel. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not seeing any other names here, but you might, if your person has an unusual name, I'm probably not going to see it. Sometimes even like the common names I don't see. So even if you see their name here and maybe it's staring me in the face and I'm not seeing it, that's still a message for you. Even if you see part of their name, maybe there's a letter or 2 missing, still a message. We also have here, right here, we've got Ellie. So it could also be an Elizabeth. Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything else. I'm going to leave it here. And again, anything that I find, anything that I see when the video is uploading, I come back and I see like, what did I miss? Names, messages, and I'll put everything in the description box right below the video. Let's see here. One last look. Yeah, this was a blank one. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it there because I'm already at 35 minutes. And again, anything that I see, I will put in the description box. Okay, Cancer, this has been your love reading for August 2020. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.